We are live. What is going on, everybody? Just a Savage here from Crazy Color Gaming. Welcome back to another Fallout 4 all DLC heavily modded Let's Play. And today we are going to be doing episode 2 of our Fallout heavily modded Let's Play series. So, how have you guys been? Please let me know in the comment section below. I know nobody's watching right now, but I really don't care. So, let's get back to the action. So, in the previous episode, we got out of Vault 111 after seeing our wife brutally murdered by some random person while they were taking away our son by the name of Sean. And we just got out here into this holy crap mess of a world, and we met Codsworth, who has been a part of the game ever since the very beginning, as you guys saw in the previous episode. And today we are going to be continuing this Let's Play. So the first thing that we're going to do is I am actually going to tell you that I came into this house and I looked into this corner, and you see this body here? Well, I already picked it up, but there's a pipe pistol there. The pipe pistol... that pipe pistol is actually going to allow me to show you guys a weapon that I make for myself when I am just playing the game just for fun off the camera. And so what we're going to do is, before we go into Concord, we are going to come over here, and we're going to come over to this thing. It's the weapons workbench, and this basically allows you to craft and customize all of your weapons. And I am playing on the PS4, as you guys know, and the PS4 allows me to download specific mods for this game, mods that have been made by the community and other developers and stuff like that. And I have a mod called FreeCraft, and FreeCraft is a mod that basically allows me to craft every single weapon and armor mod, basically everything, without having to go out and scavenge for resources, because we all know that is time frickin' consuming. So we're going to come into here, and the first thing that we are going to do is I am going to show you how to make a weapon that I personally like to call Piece of SCP-015. And if you guys do not know what an SCP is, I really do not know what to tell you. An SCP is basically called Special Containment Procedures, and it's basically like it's a made up, it's a 100% fictional, made up government thing that basically houses and contains supernatural entities and objects that do a wide variety of different things. Some SCPs can actually be locations. SCP-015 is one such SCP. It is basically a large mass of pipes and all of this sewer apparatus that is basically a giant living entity. So, basically, whenever you go up to attack SCP-015, it kills you. So, that's basically what we're going to be making today. So, we're going to come down here, and we're going to give it a powerful automatic receiver. And then we are going to come up here, and we're going to give it a long, thinned barrel. Then we're going to come down to grip, and we are going to give it a recoil compensating stock. Going to come down here, we're going to give it a quick eject drum magazine. The quick eject drum magazine will not only increase our weapons ammo capacity, but it will also make it much easier for us to reload our weapon, because as we all know, it takes forever and a flippin' day to reload your weapon whenever you need to do so. So we're going to give it the quickest magazine possible. We're then going to come down here, and we are going to give it a long night vision scope. Don't ask me why. But then we're going to come down here, and we are going to give it a compensator muzzle. And because the free craft mod will not affect legendaries, so that means we actually have to go out and we have to get the stuff necessary to make legendary stuff. But the free craft mod also allows me to, the free craft mod also allows me to go over to the chemistry station and basically create every single thing in the entire game. So if we need to, we can go over to the chemistry lab and we can just craft the hell out of everything. So now we're going to press triangle to rename this beautiful thing, and then we are going to name it Piece of SCP-015. So this is only going to be a temporary weapon. There are much more powerful weapons in this game. Weapons that even make this one look like garbage. Like it doesn't even look like garbage already. So now we're going to duke out the heavy. We're going to duke out this 10mm pistol. We are going to be getting a lot of ammunition for a piece of SCP-015. So we don't have to worry about that, at least not for right now. Because once we get into Concord, we're going to be fighting raiders, and you guys are going to be seeing what raiders look like here in a little bit. And we're going to be getting a lot of .32mm rounds from them, which is what piece of SCP uses. So yes. Okay. So now that we've gotten everything, we are going to make our way to Concord. But before we do have to make a little bit of a pit stop. Because there is a special someone that we need to meet before we can go into Concord, and apparently this is actually optional. You don't really have to do this, and it actually opens up for something for a character that we meet later, a little later on. So we're actually going to go meet this thing now. It's actually a dog. His name is Dogmeat. Don't ask me why he's named that, because I honestly don't know why he's named that. But first off, we are going to loot everything from this poor guy. And one thing that I've always wondered about this game is how that happened. I honestly do not know how that happened. So, but we're gonna come over here to the Red Rocket truck stop. And don't, like, if you really don't want to, you don't have to pick up everything that I'm picking up. But I also have a mod that gives me almost like infinite carry weight. So yeah.
Hey boy, what are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal?
So yes.
Okay then, let's stick together.
This is Dogmeat, and he is the first companion that you get in this game. You get a multitude of companions in this game, and they will help you fight. They will carry stuff for you. You can grow relationships with them, and eventually, if you really want to, get involved in a romance with one of them. I mean, it's completely your preference. There is a character in here, like, there's only one character in here that I really, like, I don't know, but it's weird. So, for those of you who are new to Fallout, I do want to tell you guys that bottle caps, you know, the ones that you find on top of beer bottles and stuff like that, that is the game's currency. You will be collecting bottle caps, and you will be receiving them as rewards for doing different quests, completing objectives. You'll even find them in containers and bodies, and they will allow you to trade with different traders and stuff like that in the game for guns, ammunition, mods, everything. So now we're going to take care of these giant mosquitoes. My character is such a terrible shot. He couldn't get the first one. Okay. Thank you! Okay. So, Shall we continue? I think we should. Welcome to Concord. A beautiful oasis filled with trash scattered all over the floor and dilapidated buildings that could give Hiroshima and Nagasaki a run for their money. So now we're going to come over here, and you see these guys over there. You see them. Okay. I remember in the previous episode I was going to give you guys a battle tip. Now I've learned this from okay, we're doing this. Okay. Don't mind if I do. So, there is a battle, there is a combat tactic that I was going to teach you guys, that I said I was going to teach you guys in the previous episode, and that was, I learned it from Dead Space. Now this is how you killed the aliens in Dead Space. Do not focus on the body so much. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. You will conserve ammunition better this way, and you will also do extra damage. So conserve ammunition by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage. That is my tip for you guys when playing this game. So always go for the leg first and then go for the arm. I also have a mod installed called the Live Dismemberment mod, and that's basically where if you dismember an enemy's arm or an enemy's leg, they will still be alive. But it really depends on what level you are, which, by the way, we leveled up. So we're going to press triangle to go to this thing, which is called the perk chart. But before I get into describing the perk chart, the higher level you are, the harder things are going to be to kill. And so the live dismemberment mod, that's basically when it comes into play. That's when it comes into play. Like you can, I say it comes into effect somewhere around level 8, level 10. Like, we're not that far off. But it's actually very immersive because you can shoot off someone's leg or someone's arm and they'll still be alive. I've actually done it to where I have shot off all 4 of their limbs and they're still alive. I am not kidding you. It took me I had to behead them to kill them. That's how immersive this mod is. So we are going to increase our luck. Always increase your special first before moving on to these, unless there is a perk that you really want. Each perk, you will find it under a very specific, different type of special attributes. So, strength, you're going to find strength-related stuff, as well as strong back, which once you start activating it, will increase your carry capacity. Will allow you. There are also mods that will allow you to unlock new crafting regiments and stuff like that for weapons and armor. In perception, it will allow you to you guys are going to see there's endurance, which will allow you to actually breathe underwater if you can get both of the ranks for the perk. The life giver, which will permanently increase your health every time you take it. You have charisma, which basically all of the perks in here affect how you engage verbally with creatures and with people. You have intelligence, which basically affects all of the perks that have to do with intelligence, such as science, hacking, and then you have agility, which basically controls your overall movement. You have different perks in here, and then you have luck, which basically with the perks that are found under luck will affect your critical strike chances, your chances of finding bottle caps and ammunition, and there are even some perks that will grant you the slightest possibility of instantly killing an enemy. But your luck actually needs to be pretty high, and as you can tell, both our agility and our luck are pretty low. So we're not going to worry too much about the leveling system, at least right now, because we do have Concord to do. So So that's the perk chart, and also remember to dismember enemy limbs, to conserve ammunition, and to deal extra damage. And believe me, you will thank me if you do it, because it is a really good... Oh, okay. How did these mole rats follow us all the way from Red Rocket Truck Stop? How did they do that? How? Okay, I guess we're just going to take care of this mole rat real quick. Okay. Okay, can you please stop moving so I can help you? Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Okay. Okay, so let's go over here. And let's loot is important in this game. If you do not loot, you are going to be in trouble. Where are all of these mole rats coming from? Oh my gosh. Okay. Preston's supposed to say something here, but for some random reason he's not doing it. But, we just got a new weapon called the laser musket. I don't like it, so there's really no point in me telling you guys about it. It's basically a crank laser shotgun. And I've used it a couple of times. I really don't like it. I'm more into the semi-automatic and automatic weapons myself, so... And whoever is watching, I'm sorry for not pointing you out earlier. Whoever's watching, thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you're enjoying it so far in my savage mood. But so we got the fragmentations grenades equipped. These are basically like side weapons. You can equip them and unequip them and use them whenever you see fit. So we're going to take out this lovely little thing that we created back at Sanctuary, and we're going to zoom in and we're going to basically shoot that guy's arm off. Okay, so I'm actually surprised that hit. So we're going to, and we just leveled up again, so we're going to do that real quick. And if you guys can hear that, I'm in a place called the Museum of Freedom, and I believe that is an actual location in real life. We are going to increase luck yet again, and we're just going to keep on going. So I'm in the Museum of Freedom right now, and, oh, yes, like, yes! Oh, man, I'm just having so much fun right now. Okay. Okay, I want to crouch right now. Thank you. Okay, so we're actually going to do this now. What I'm doing right now is actually critical to what we need to do. So, okay, hacking. Select a potential password with L. Press X to enter it. If your chosen password is incorrect, the number of letters that match the terminal's password, both letter and position, will be displayed on screen. So, if I didn't have a mod installed for this, this would actually take a really long time to do. But basically, you have all of these symbols and all of these characters and stuff like that, and then you have words scattered within the hexadecimal code. So what you need to do is that you need to find the correct password that is enveloped within the code. And you will find, like, these little things. I do not know why they're not popping up. I think it's because of the mod. But you will... But these things are called duds. And when you enter a dud, it will remove it. And... when you enter a dud, it will not only remove the dud, but it will also remove one of the incorrect words. And then, like I said, if I didn't have a hacking mod installed, we would actually have to do this hacking puzzle. But this is the only word that pops up, so this is obviously the correct word. So we're just going to select that. It's going to unlock the terminal, which will then allow us to unlock the security gate. And then after we get in here, we are just going to take this fusion core. Now, this fusion core is going to be extremely important to us here in just a minute. So, we're going to take all of this stuff. Yes, I am picking up everything. There is a reason why I am picking up everything. So, here's the guy we killed when we first got in here. We're going to take all her stuff. And then here's a lovely little hole in the wall, and if my character can stop being a ninny and getting himself caught on everything... Oh yeah, that's right, he's running into the roof. Never mind. Okay, so there's a door somewhere over here. There's an entrance somewhere over here. I am completely forgetting where I am, and I only did this the other day on a playthrough that I'm doing by myself. But... what the... oh... oh, silly me. Silly me. Okay, there's nothing in those filing cabinets. Is there anything in the desk? No, there isn't, but there is a cap stash there, and I'm going to take that. Thank you very much, random person who left that there. Let's see here. Med-X. Duct tape. Thank you. Nice language. Here, let me see if I can kiss you for your mother for you. Thank you for dying. Yes, here's the door we were looking for. Okay. Okay, I'm going to crouch. I'm going to crouch. You guys are going to love this if this works. It didn't work. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah, you think you could reach me through that wall. You are such an idiot. Okay. Coming over here. Okay. Let's see, where are you? They're up here.
Come on, man, they ain't going.
Yep, that's obviously not going to do anything, so I really do not understand why I did that. I am such a ninny! You can't touch this. There is something seriously wrong with these guys that they think that they can touch me. Something really wrong with that. Yes. Okay, let me just make sure that I got everything. Here's a room that I haven't checked yet. Another cap stash. Nice. Oh. Yes. I'll take that. Thank you. And now we're going to walk in here, and we're going to sheath our weapon first. And hold up, there is another thing that I wanted to show you guys. Actually, I can wait for that.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Okay, so this is Preston Garvey.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
God damn it. Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. you can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
So, since we've already grabbed the fusion core, we're going to say this.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Okay, so we just met the Minutemen, and Preston Garvey is the leader of said Minutemen. So, the fusion core is going to be used to power the power armor that is on the roof, which after we get into the power armor will allow us to take the minigun and basically go to town on these guys. To go town on the raiders, to be more specifically. But we cannot get up there until we talk to old Nanny McPhee over there. So, let's go do that.
Ma'am.
Dogmeat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dogmeat's good at finding folks who need him. And he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
Yeah, she's, you guys will find out.
Visions. Uh-huh.
I know what you're thinking. This old lady, she's out of her mind. But it's the chems. They give old Mama Murphy the sight.
Oh, boy. That's it. I'm out of here.
All right. I sometimes forget that folks ain't used to weird things like the sight. You go on.
I actually did not want to do that, but at the same time, like, I do not want this live stream to be over 3 hours long. But there is a dialogue that you can actually do with Mama Murphy if your charisma is up high enough. She will actually tell you that a big monster is coming, and yes, we are going to see this monster, and yes, we have to kill it. So, now I can actually move on to the thing that I just picked up. So I just picked up a limited edition Vault Boy bobblehead, and these bobbleheads are scattered all across the wasteland, and when you pick them up, they will actually give you special attributes and significant bonuses to, like, your strength, perception, endurance. Your special, you'll also find ones that increase perks, maybe give you your own perk, and like perks that come with them. And so they're very hard, they're very challenging to find, and I believe there is a PS4 achievement that you can get if you find every single one of them. But these bobbleheads will prove to be extremely useful to you. And I think you can find at least 3 of them during the main quest line. So, Fallout 4, I'll say very quickly, is a game where you can just go and do whatever you want. You don't have to complete the main story like all in one fell swoop. You can keep the main quest line at bay, and you can go do other stuff like side quests and stuff like that. There are some really good side quests in this game, and it's just really fun to go around and kill stuff and blow stuff up and stuff like that. But we really can't do that until we get these guys out of here, so, which is basically what we are doing right now. And I really need to learn how to breathe. So now we're gonna come over here, and there's this door. You'll know that this door, this one that we have to go through, you know that we have to go through it because there's that marker right there. So we're just going to open this up. Wait for it to load. And so please let me know how you guys are doing down in the comment section below. And also, like I said at the beginning, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so that you can stay in the loop. But whenever I or my friends post up goofy, outlandish, out of the world content such as this. So we're going to grab all of this crap, and then we're going to come over here and look at it. This is the power armor. It's all rusty and ew, like you don't really want to get into this, but once we get it back to Sanctuary, we'll be able to duke this thing up. So we just inserted the fusion core by pressing X, and now we are going to get into the power armor by pressing X again, and it's going to unfold in front of us like so. We are going to get in, it's going to fold all around us, and now we are introduced to a new HUD display. This one will show you your health, how much radiation you are picking up at any one point, excuse me, and your fusion core's charge and how much juice it has left, and how much action points that you have, and it will also show you the overall durability of the different pieces of power armor that you currently have equipped. Yellow means that they are in good condition, red means they're about to fall apart on you, and if you don't see any color on any of the limbs whatsoever, that means that there is no piece available, it's been completely broken, or you just don't have one equipped, or both. So now we're going to come up here through this vertibird, and we're going to rip this minigun right off the vertibird, just like Sturgis said that we were going to. And now we are going to start. Yes! Okay. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay on top of this roof for as long as we can, at least until that monster comes out. And then that's basically when we have to get all up close and personal. Yes, I know. It's a minigun. I think we got that. Yes, go on, reload. Okay. Now there are mods that you can put on the minigun that just make it look dangerous. I mean, the minigun in itself is already dangerous, but I'm talking like downright unpleasant. So please, if you want to see that, please let me know in the comments. I can actively see comments right now while I'm live streaming. So that's actually really quite dandy. It's quiet. Too quiet. Famous last words before an epic battle comes into play. Okay, I'm just going to jump down here. And there is another mod that you can get. It's already in the game. It's a base game. When I say mod in this case, I'm talking about like armor mod, like modification for your armor that's already in game. Oh, active dismemberment worked that time. I blew off a leg for each of them. Do you really think you have a chance against me? Oh, yes! It's a death claw. This is the monster I was talking about, and this is the one that we have to kill. So, okay. I'm surprised that we didn't get attacked by that thing. I thought it was going to come and run at us for sure. But we still have a few more raiders to take care of. So let's go over here. And we're going to take care of these raiders real quick. Oh, look, yet another cap stash. That's just great. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Okay. So, our HUD display also comes with a 360 compass so that we can see where everything is located. So this guy is way over here. Oh, that was me. That's what it was. It was me. Okay. So now we're going to make our way back into the museum. And we're going to put that down.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
Feelings mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
So it looks like we got us some fusion cells and 100 bottle caps. That's not bad.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Oh, you guys are going to love this.
All right, Garfield.
You guys are going to love this. This is the first Fallout game that actually allows you to do what I am about to tell you you can do.
Isn't there? I've seen it. And I know your pain.
Please, tell me. I need to know.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly.
Maybe the signal is not getting through the head of the power armor, Mama Murphy?
And even I
Maybe?
don't need the sight to tell
I don't know.
you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
Please, Mama Murphy. I'm working for nothing. I need more.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going.
And you know what the creepy part about this is? She's actually right.
For that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So, Mark, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we just finished the battle at Concord, and now what we're going to do is that we are going to take the remaining Minutemen back to Sanctuary Hills. And there is a little glitch that is actually very common. I don't understand why Bethesda hasn't fixed this yet. But apparently, if an NPC goes through a door and then you try to go through that exact same door right after they go through it, your character will open the door, but you won't go into the loading screen, so you have to wait until the text that's right next to the crosshair is no longer grayed out before you can open the door again. So that's just a little annoying glitch that's been part of the game ever since it first came out. So you basically just have to learn to go around it and not be so impatient about going through the doors. before. So now we are going to follow Preston back to Sanctuary Hills. Now, one thing about Preston is that he talks, in my opinion at least, he talks way too much. Like, he's a blabbermouth. He will not stop talking. I mean, once you start talking to him, like, you just, like, it can get kind of annoying sometimes. So, yeah.
I still can't believe you took that thing out.
Okay, I had something called a minigun, Sturgis. And besides, I didn't do it alone. Preston helped me. He was firing his laser musket at it. So, yeah. There is another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about in regards to this game. There is one thing I haven't shown you guys yet, and that's the armor system. In previous Fallout games, like, armor would come in entire sets and stuff like that, but in this game, they come in, like, different limb pieces. So you can have, like, leather arms and metal legs and helmets and torsos and stuff like that to really add to the immersion of, like, you're in a wasteland, you're trying to survive, and you're trying to protect yourself. And you can even upgrade your armor to give you, like, increased defense, lower its weight so that it's not clogging up your carry capacity.
End of the Commonwealth.
And
no offense if you're from here or something.
I do take great offense to that, so please keep on moving before I put my minigun in your face. But anyway,
Don't worry, June. Just stay with me.
So,
You'll be fine.
so like I said, you can upgrade your armor to increase overall damage resistance, increase carry capacity, and even reduce its own weight so that it doesn't weigh as much as it normally would. You cannot name it for some random reason, but you can most certainly upgrade it. And you can even wear it on top of certain garments if the garment that you're already wearing is thin enough. And then you can even wear that armor inside of your power armor to give yourself even more resistance, even more combat resistance. So that is very helpful and very immersive in my opinion. Please let me know what you guys think about that whole thing.
I think we're close.
Okay. It said Dogmeat found an enemy. Okay, yes, the mole rats. You guys are a pain in the ass. Thank you. I still do not understand how those mole rats followed us all the way to Concord, but for some reason they decided to leave some of their siblings behind, like as an added surprise party or something. So, yeah. You know, there's nothing around, and walking doesn't seem like a really good plan. In fact, it sounds like a very boring plan. And why are we all of a sudden going through... Do we need a potty break, Preston? Is that what we need? A potty break? Preston, the bridge is right over there. Preston, what are you doing? Preston? I know you can't hear me, but still, Preston, like, oh, he can hear me. Okay, he can hear me. I think he realized that he was just about to walk into the middle of an irradiated river. Yeah, I think that's what he was about to do.
A reminder of what we're fighting for.
What? Oh, I think he's talking about this.
We owe you,
here, Mama Murphy.
No doubt
Watch your
about
step
that.
on this bridge.
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Okay. Don't get yourself all riled up.
Dude, you do realize that you look like that you're about to fall off, right? Okay, never mind then. That's just the funny thing about these NPCs is that they can be very stupid sometimes, which always puts a smile on my face. Because it's like you are like when you see NPCs acting all stupid in this game, it makes you realize that you're really the only smart person in this entire
Should
game.
have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Okay, another glitch. They just stare at each other for like 30 seconds, and then Preston just eventually just opens his mouth again. I mean, this is another glitch that I've always... There we go.
But I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Okay, so the thing that you can do in this game that you couldn't do in previous Fallout games is you can build your own settlements. I am not joking you. You can build your own settlements in this game. There is a special crafting system that Bethesda made for Fallout 4 that allows you to scrap trees and old cars and stuff like that within, settlements, of course. And you can turn those resources into buildings, generators, lights, defenses, beds, whatever you think would be in a game like this that you can craft, you can craft it. So you can turn Sanctuary into a functional city, and you can set up a beacon that will allow actually other wastelanders to come in and actually get settled in the different settlements that you get. And there are so many different settlements in this game that you can build up and stuff like that. It's really cool. So we just got a quest from Preston to not only get started with building up Sanctuary, but also to go over to a place called Ten Pines Bluff. And once we help out that settlement, which is actually a really good little side quest that I always look forward to doing in every playthrough that I do. Once we help out Ten Pines Bluff, that will turn into a settlement that we can build in as well. But I am going to save that for episode 3. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this Fallout 4 all DLC heavily modded Let's Play on episode 2 today. And like I said, I think twice now, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell button so that you can stay in the loop whenever me and my friends post up goofy, outlandish, out of this world content such as this video right here. And thank you, whoever you are, for staying with me and watching this live stream with me and experiencing all the chaos with me. And I do hope that if you haven't already, that you have liked, that you have subscribed, and that you have turned on the notification bell button. It really helps us out. I am Just the Savage, aka the Spectrum Gamer from Crazy Color Gaming. Links for our individual channels will be down in the description below, so you can go check us out and give us the same love that you have given us here today. So I will see you guys in episode 3 of our Fallout 4 all DLC heavily modded Let's Play series. God bless ya!